It's here in MLB The Show 19. This is my second time trying to record this. Because the first time my thing cut out. And, yeah, you can tell from the title something big happened. The Washington Nationals acquired Teoscar Hernandez and Bo Bichette from the Blue Jays for Juan Soto. Soto and Bichette are both 20 years old, both a potential, except Soto is 17 points in his overall higher. Then I was looking here at the top prospects. Now I was saying our core is gone. We still have Vladimir Guerrero Jr., but Bo Bichette, formerly ours, now a Washington National, 4th best prospect. 6th best prospect, Lourdes Gurriel Jr., Tampa Bay Ray. Look, we don't have anybody else here, but I wanted to see what we would have to give up if we were to go to the New York Yankees and try and pick up to get some more depth in our farm system. I was thinking we could try and pick up, you probably know who I'm talking about. If you don't, just give me a second, I'll find him. I don't think he's a pitcher. Oh, he is. Starting pitcher Chance Adams. Alright, Chance Adams will remain a New York Yankee. This episode, Blake Snell makes his Toronto Blue Jays debut. Okay. Whatever. I don't really care about this. Soto might not be able to start. Unless I'm not gonna, for right now, just because he hasn't started his career off super well, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will be spending a bit of time on the bench. Brad Miller sucks. Plus, I didn't get Brad Miller to start. Brad Miller, I specifically got to be a bench player. I did not, because he can play so many positions, that was kind of the goal. The goal was for, him to be on the bench, and that way if anybody gets injured, he can play. Either way, here we go. Oh wow, they have a bunch of Angels unis in here. Angels never really had any great uniforms. Angels Stadium in Anaheim. Donaldson's playing, I don't know what you're talking. Jays are 13 and 16. We're not doing great. 5.5 out of the division, losing the first game of this series. Steve Pearce helping us out. I really don't expect to win the division. Maybe it'll be tough at all in this series to win the division. Because I'm not sure if it is here in 2019, but historically, we're in the toughest division in MLB history. Oh, Andrelton Simmons to make a good play to start the game, and he does. Very close play at first. But historically, the American League East is the most difficult division in the major leagues to win. But I think this year, in 2019, it might be the NL East. Donaldson's at number 2. All right. Well, there's quickly 2 away here for Toronto in the top of the first.
First at bat for him
And
in this one, and he's got that average up over
yeah, I
the
mean,
300 mark for the year.
This will actually also be Real Muto just misses it. The first game in a Blue Jays uniform for Juan Soto.
Considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Strike 3 in the dirt, and JT Real Muto is down in the innings. So Blake Snell, with his time for Tampa Bay this season, did not start off super hot. Really started off kind of struggling for the Rays, but I believe in him, and I think he'll find his 2018 Cy Young Blake Snell form here in Toronto. He gets a fly ball to left field, and Blake Snell, welcome to the Blue Jays, 1 away.
Soto is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Well, here's a look
In the first game of the series, the Jays only able to muster 1 run across the board in the 8th. We really just a poor performance all around in that one. Is Brandon Drury there, makes a good play for at number 2. And that'll bring up Mike Trout. Snell gets the sign from Real Muto and fires a fastball in there. Good pitch from Blake Snell. And another one. Strike 3. He blows the 95-mile-an-hour heater right by Mike Trout. And that is how the first inning comes to an end.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Pearce. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
I accidentally dropped my controller. Steve Pearce steps up to the plate here to lead off the bottom or the top of the second for Toronto. Checks his swing. Did he go? No, says the first base umpire, and the count goes to 2-2. Tyler Skaggs on the mound for LA, and Pearce will foul off the fastball. Steve Pearce, as you saw in the while we were loading in, 10 home runs on the season. He is tied for second most in the MLB. Towards the right center field gap, and a good play from Cole Calhoun, another one of the great outfielders in the game of baseball. There's the Red Baron for some of his highlight reel plays. Either way, Juan Soto. That's not how he wanted to start his career for Toronto. He's hitting .364 on the season. Gets jammed on that one. And that'll bring up Randall Grichuk, the 6th hitter here for the Blue Jays. And he can't hold his can't hold his bat back, and there will be 2 away, or 2 strikes. A 1-2 pitch to Grichuk. Outside 2-2. Still no hits for either team here. Top of the second, 2 away. That's not saying much until we get further into the game. Grichuk, chopper to short. Good pick from, who's that at first? I want to say Simmons, but Simmons is a shortstop. I'm not sure. But either way, Jays go down 1-2-3 in the second. Justin Upton to lead off the bottom of the second for Los Angeles. We'll foul that pitch off. We'll do the 2-2 one more. Nick 3-2 pitch. Fouled off again. So Upton putting in quite the effort here to lead off the bottom of the second inning, and he will work a walk as Snell barely misses his spot. Now a 1-1 count on Zach Cozart, the former Cincinnati Red. His former teammate Joey Votto bottom of GOAT. That was when Cozart made the All-Star team. I want to say 2017. Randall Grichuk there. That play happened in the first game. That kind of cost us the game almost. Where the ball is basically caught on the ground. Like, it's almost obviously trapped. And it's really annoying, and it should not be called a thing. Or, what's a thing? Out, but it is. So, the Angels do get a base runner, but they don't get a hit. And they go down 1, 2, 3, 4 in the second.
In the lineup have been retired in
order. And a 1-2 pitch to Freddie Galvis, who fouls that one off. The Blue Jays are still looking for their first base runner of the game. Could it be Freddie Galvis? As he barely gets a piece of that 12-6 curve. And we will do it again. Freddie Galvis, he started off the year pretty hot. Now he's kind of slowed down, only hitting 238, 2-2 count. But he was hitting very, very well to start the season off through like at least the first half of April. And yeah, he slowed down, and that is down for a ground rule double. Freddie Galvis has the first hit of the game. As that ball takes a good hop for Galvis, lands just in foul territory, very well placed. Galvis in for a leadoff double in the first hit of this one. And Brandon Drury up 2-2 count, looking to drive home Galvis. And he hits it well, deep, right center field, Trout.
And this one is gone, a home run.
It's out of here. Guess if it goes over that yellow line, it's a home run. Brandon Drury with his second home run of the season. 2-0 Toronto. This one banging off the scoreboard. I didn't know that was a home run. Now a full count here on Devin Travis. See if he can keep the rally going. He is our 9-hitter. I treat him as our second leadoff man. And Trout is there for the first out. Yeah, I take it as Devin Travis being our second leadoff man. Not center fielder, our human highlight reel, our Superman in center field, Kevin Pillar. 2-2 count. So here we go. 2-2 pitch to Pillar. Check swing, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch
there
of
we
pitches,
go.
and this
3-2 pitch to Pillar, and he hits it right field, caught by Calhoun, 2 away.
Steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2.
And that brings up Josh Donaldson with 2 away here in the top of the third. Angels pitcher Tyler Skaggs has thrown many pitches this inning. And Donaldson, deep right center field for the second time this inning. The Blue Jays go deep. Josh Donaldson, number 6 on the season. 393 feet. And the Blue Jays lead it 3-0. I don't know why I emphasized deep and feet, but I decided to. Donaldson sends that ball flying. 3-0 Blue Jays. Well, 1-2 count on JT Realmuto here. Make it 2-2. Curveball outside. 26. Oh wow, actually Skaggs still does have a pretty good pitch count despite throwing a lot of pitches here. In the third, and Realmuto drives one left field. It'll be caught by Upton in the inning. Blake Snell toes the rubber here in the bottom of the third, now having himself a nice 3-run lead.
Fly ball out to straightaway.
Okay, hold on. I need to see something after Grichuk makes his play. All right, 1 away.
And that's the first out.
Did that say that? Do the Angels have 2 players called Kevin Smith? No. What? I swear Kevin Smith already batted. Cole Calhoun up here, 1-1 count on him. And he pops it up. Under it is Donaldson, and no, Galvis. Good play from Freddie Galvis. Again, I say it's a lot unnecessary, but still, Good play for out number 2.
David Fletcher.
David Fletcher, the second baseman up here, ground ball to Galvis at short, and the inning's over.
First, and the inning is over. Welcome back to Anaheim as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Steve Pierce, chopper for out number 1. Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 in the game, still looking for his first knock as a Blue Jay. Let's see what he can do. 1-2 pitch. Inside 2-2.
Back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Let's go Soto. Just get a hold of one. Just do it. Come on. I have a Juan Soto autographed baseball right next to me because he autographed it when I went to Miami. Soto grounds out. Says number 22 on it and everything. He has a strange looking autograph. Like, I looked it up on Amazon to see what other people were like selling autographs for. They're not real autographs. It's like all of them just, they're like a strange writing of Juan Soto. Unless he changed his autograph, but it's not his autograph. Guys, I mean, I kind of watched he sign the ball, so I know what his autograph looks like. That'll be a 2-out single for Randall Grichuk, and Freddie Galvis will check his swing. Pitches in the dirt, and Grichuk will steal second. That puts Grichuk in scoring position. Galvis an opportunity for an RBI, and he hits it towards right center field. It is down. Calhoun fields throw, nowhere near in time. It gets cut off, and that makes it a 4-0 Blue Jays lead. And Brandon Drury steps up here. 2-1 pitch to Drury. Him and Billy McKinley, whatever you pronounce his name, came over here in a deal that sent Jay Happ to New York. He recently signed an extension with the Yankees. We traded McKinley earlier on this season, and Drury gets out, but still, he's nice to have. He went deep already once in this game. And one away quickly is one of the best hitters. I mean, obviously not the best. The Angels have Mike Trout, but one of the best hitters on the Angels roster. Andrew T. Simmons went down pretty quickly. And now 2 away as Randall Grichuk gets over there. And that brings up Mike Trout. Full count on him. He struck out in his first at-bat and fouled off. We'll do it again.
It's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
And here we go. The 3-2 pitch from Snell. Ripped. It is off the wall. The first hit of the day for the Angels, no surprise, comes from Mike Trout here in the bottom of the 4th. And the Angels might be in business. Oh my God, umpire, grow some eyes. Oh, somebody buy that dude a new pair of eyes for Christmas. And that ball from Upton crushed deep right field as it carries foul.
Instead, it's a long foul ball.
And here we go, 3-2 pitch to Upton.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it,
And
Soto.
Kevin Pillar is
No trouble with
not
this one, and the
the one
inning
who
is
catches
over.
it.
Danger averted following the 2-out double. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball.
Alright, here we go. 5th inning, 4-0 Blue Jays. So the Angels knocked their first hit, but Blake Snell will continue his dominance. 0 for 1 in the game, Devin Travis and Andrelton Simmons, a good play to get up the middle. That ball was in the outfield. That one got through. What a play from Andrelton Simmons to get the first out of the inning. Now Kevin Pillar 0 for 2 in the game. And make him 0 for 3. That brings up Josh Donaldson, who I was told to bench for this game. I said no, and he hit a home run in his last at-bat. 3-1 count on the 2015 MVP here, and he is 2 for 3 as he gets himself a single here with 2 away in the 5th. I was told to bench him.
Sometimes you need a little luck, sometimes you need to get a ground ball.
You just gotta wait for players to break through. That'll be it for Tyler Skaggs. He goes 4 2/3 innings, allowing 4 earned runs. And yeah, not a good outing for him. And now Real Muto. Wow, that ball really just carried straight to Cole Calhoun.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels' offense with their manager between innings. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And he fouls
all right, 1-2 count now. Zach Kozart up for the Angels. Snell gets the sign. Ground ball past Galvis into center field. I said I thought Snell would find his way back to his Cy Young season form. I gave up a top 10 prospect to get him because I believe that Blake Snell is going to be but Blake Snell is going to be good. He is going to, like, our pitching absolutely sucked. I know I needed to do something. If I didn't do anything, no chance we would, like, I don't want to be the worst team in the league. I want to be able to fight for a wild card spot in season 1. And without getting an actual pitcher, that wasn't happening. And still, yeah, he only plays every 5th game, but that means we have a much stronger chance at winning every 5th game. And once we get Matt Shoemaker back, that'll help our odds a lot because Shoemaker's been was so good for his 3 or so starts he had before he dislocated his shoulder. 2 on, 2 out for the Angels, I should say. Snell might be losing his stuff a bit here. And here we go, the 2-2 pitch from Blake Snell. Swung on and missed. Blake Snell, 95 miles an hour, blows it by. And there. And that will send us to the 6th. That brings up Steve Pearce to lead off the top of the 6th for Toronto. 2-2 count.
Outside for a strike. And now he's up and throwing in the Angel bullpen.
2-2 pitch. It will be, I don't know.
Sinker.
Make it a full count. It'll be Trevor Cahill on the mound for the Angels. The full count pitch to Steve Pearce. And he gets under it. Trout under it. And there's one away. So that brings up Juan Soto here in the top of the 6th. 0 for 2 in the game, looking for his first hit as a J. Definitely take some time adjusting to playing for a team above the border. Even though we're not playing above the border yet, also playing in the American League is different. Andrelton Simmons! Another highlight reel play! Andrelton Simmons is insane. His defense is phenomenal. Andrelton Simmons, wow. Strike three. Grichuk goes down.
Is it strike three, and the inning.
Wow.
In now is Andrelton Simmons.
Speaking of Andrelton Simmons, he's 0 for 2 in the game. Make him 0 for 3, but he's making up for it in the field. Might not be able to help him out very much in this one offensively, but defensively, he's their best player today. Tommy La Stella up. And he hits a chopper. Galvis, Fields, throw to Donald. So no, Donaldson doesn't play there anymore. Throw to Pierce, 2 away. Donaldson was our first baseman for a small amount of time. Mike Trout up now. As Snell barely misses. 2-1.
Offense is going to have to find a way to get going.
2-2.
It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to.
Now with 3 strikeouts in the game, looking for number 4 on Trout. He already struck out the multiple-time MVP once in this game. And Trout gets that one down into right field by Randall Grichuk. That one bounces off the wall. It'll be a 2-out double for Mike Trout.
Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well.
And it'll be a 1-2 count on the left fielder, Justin Upton. And he hits it well. Left field, deep. It is out of here. Justin Upton, a 2-run home run with 2 strikes and 2 outs in the inning. And that puts the Angels on the board, cuts the Blue Jays lead in half.
Pulled high in the air out
And
left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
good effort from Kevin Pillar.
digging in the switch
2-2 count, Freddie Galvis up, and right now Snell is still in line for the win, and I'm going to let him keep pitching because I really do believe Blake Snell might be able to go a complete game. I do think Blake Snell could do that because our bullpen could really use a break. Drury, Brandon Drury steps up here, 1 out in the top of the 7th. He hit a clutch 2-run home run to get our offense going here earlier on in the game.
7th inning in the ballpark, 4-2 our score.
1-2, the pitch to Brandon Drury, swung on and missed 2 away.
To start the 7th. To the plate now is the designated.
And here we go now, 1-1 count, Devin Travis fouled off.
2 strikes.
So we'll do the 1-2 one more time to Devin Travis. And that ends the inning.
And the side is retired. Jays go down in order, but they still lead this one 4-2. Now in the box, Justin Bohr.
I was trying to see who the first baseman was. I couldn't. But now I know who it is. It's Justin Bohr. He goes down. Play out number 1 very quickly. Kevin Smith up now for the Angels. 2-1 pitch from Blake Snell. Make it 2-2. That pitch barely in the strike zone. A good one from Snell. And popped up under a Drury, 2 away. Snell doesn't even need to be a strikeout pitcher. He's getting it done. He's just forcing contact, and it's weak contact. Other than that one shot from Justin Upton, Snell has done super well otherwise. I mean,
that's a sign he's beginning to tire a little bit out there. He's got to be able
just been a good all-around game. Though that is the 100th pitch for Blake Snell. And this could potentially be his last batter. 1-2 pitch. Hit well, deep center field, carrying back goes Polari is there. That's 7 strong innings from Blake Snell. As the Blue Jays get David Phelps warmed up in their bullpen. Kevin Pillar grounds to Simmons. Kevin Pillar still without a hit in this one. That brings up Josh Donaldson. He went deep earlier in the game. Can he do it again? No. That'll be the second baseman, David Fletcher, under it for the second out. And now JT Realmuto up. Top of the eighth, 1-1 count, 2 away. Realmuto fouls it off. JT Realmuto came over in a trade on opening day from the Philadelphia Phillies. I think it was a deal that definitely benefited the Jays as they lost, or as they traded away, I believe, Russell Martin during the offseason, losing their really only real catcher. And picking up Realmuto was definitely a big help for them. And now he gets his first hit of the game here. He just flips that one down into left center field. And it's a 2-out base hit. That brings up Steve Pierce. Realmuto takes off, but Pierce can't take the bat off his shoulder. And the inning's over. So, after a great outing from Blake Snell in this one, going 7 innings, allowing only 2 runs, David Phelps comes into the game here for the Blue Jays, looking to finish this one off probably in these final 6 outs. And he missed with this one up wrap this one up, get the Blue Jays a win. Full count to Fletcher. And there's a first strikeout of the game for Phelps. Gotta bring up Andrelton Simmons, who's 0 for 3 in the game. And he slaps it down into right field. So that'll be a 1-out base hit for Andrelton Simmons, his first of the game. Now Tommy La Stella up, 1-2 count. The 1-2 pitch from Phelps is swung on and missed. 0 for 4 in the game, Tommy La Stella. And that brings up Mike Trout.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Trout will foul off the cutter, 2-2. And he crushes it. And it goes foul. Phelps gets the sign. Strike 3 the second time this game. Trout goes down swinging. David Phelps will strike out the side. Dan Jennings takes the mound for the Angels here in the top of the 9th, looking to keep the score where it is. And Juan Soto will lead off for the Blue Jays here. 2-1 count. He is 0 for 3 in the game.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
It'll be a 2-2 count now on Soto. He's got to defend. See what you can do. 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. We'll do it again. Soto still looking for his first hit.
The 2-2 one more time.
He was hitting over 300 coming into this game, and Justin Bourne knocked it down, and Soto's called out, and we're not able to challenge it. Let's take one more look at this. I believe in no way, shape, or form Juan Soto was out on this play. I think this should have been his first hit as a Blue Jay. And no, wow, umpire making a good call. Soto just barely can't beat it out. There's 1 out. Now to bring up Randall Grichuk with a 3-1 count, and he crushes it. Left field and deep. You can put it on the board. Yeah. Randall Grichuk takes that 1 yard. His 8th home run of the season, and the Blue Jays are on the board. 5-2, they lead it in the top of the 9th.
They still have the bottom of the ninth to try and stage a comeback, but one thing that's not coming back is this blast to extend the lead to 3. Nice.
Here we go. 1-2 count. Freddie Galvis up.
Stepping in now, Freddie Galvis.
Ground ball fielded by Simmons again. That one was up the middle. 2 away. Brandon Drury up. 2-1 pitch to Drury.
Takes this the other way,
and he hits it into right field. The Red Baron lays out. I didn't know if he would show up to this game or not, but he certainly does. Red Baron strikes. And that ends the top of the ninth. Phelps looks to get the final 3 outs here in the bottom half. Justin Upton to lead off for the Angels. The 1-2 pitch from David Phelps is hit well. And for the second time this game, Justin Upton has gone yard. Justin Upton has driven home every one of the Angels' runs in this one. Strike 3. Phelps with his 4th strikeout in 6 batters. 4th strikeout of the 4 outs that he's gotten so far. But Justin Upton has been the only offense in this one for the Angels. But who knows, that could change right here. Kevin Smith up. Strike 3 swinging. So far, David Phelps has struck out 5 of the 6 outs he needed coming into this one. Cole Calhoun and the Angels down to their final strike. And it popped up. Under it is Drury, and the Blue Jays win. Blue Jays win this one. Your final 3-5, 5-3 your final. The winning pitcher will be Blake Snell. He went 7 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 earned runs, and 1 walk. The losing pitcher will be Tyler Skaggs, who only went 4 2/3 innings, allowing 6 hits, 1 strikeout, and 4 earned runs. The save goes to David Phelps, who went 2 innings, gave up 3 hits, struck out 5, and had 1 earned run on no walks. Your player of the game will be Randall Grichuk, who went 2 for 4 with a home run and an RBI. That will wrap up this episode of the Toronto Blue Jays franchise here in MLB The Show 19. I hope you enjoyed.